A very warm welcomes to all of you on KCD's TV. I am Munish Kumar, Assistant Professor of Sociology at Khalsa College of Law, Amritsar. Here I am going to discuss on my topic on caste system and its trends of change in India. In this chapter or in this discussion, we are going to discuss patterns of change in caste system and what are the processes of change in Indian society. First of all, let's have a look at its meaning. The word caste comes from Spanish and Portuguese languages. It means lineage or race or a group of peoples, those who have same hereditary characteristics. Further, there are some important definitions have been given by renowned sociologists like C.H. Cole and Madan and Majumdar and S.V. Ketkar. As S.V. Ketkar has explained about the caste system, he has explained in two terms like that. Number one, caste system, the membership in a caste to a person is confined to those who are born of it. And the second aspect of caste is that there is just restrictions on marry outside the group. American sociologist C.H. Cole has described caste as that when a class is strictly hereditary in its character, in that way we may call it a caste. One more writer, sociologist, has explained it in their terms like that. According to Madan and Majumdar, caste is a closed group because of its less chance of social mobility. Further, let's have a look at its characteristics. Number one, we can discuss it one by one. Number one, there is a hierarchical structure of a caste. It means that there are hierarchies of many castes in Indian society. It means that some caste they have higher status and some have a lower status as well. That is due to their occupational skill and their social standing. Second characteristic is that there is a segmental division of society. Society is divided into different segments, and we can say that into different social groups, and these social groups are they have different social statuses as well. The third characteristics is that there is restrictions on social intercourse and food habits. In caste system, different castes do not share each other's ceremonies, and they have sense of purity and purity and pollution with each other. That's why they keep social distance with each other. Next characteristic is that caste system is an endogamous unit. It means there is a restrictions on to marry outside the group. We all have less chances of occupational choices, so that we all have to profess all these wants, and they wants to keep distance with each other. In that way, further, we can say that caste is an endogamous group. It indicates that members of a caste have to marry within their own caste only. Intercaste marriages are prohibited. There is a sense of purity and impurity of pollution. It is one of the important feature of caste system. Purity and pollutions are judged in terms of deeds, occupation, language, dress patterns, as well as food habits. There are some more restrictions on the peoples of a particular caste group, like restrictions on occupational choices. Each caste has a specific occupation and cannot change the occupation. For instance, Brahmins do not priesthood and teaching. Kayas maintain revenue records and writing. Baniyas are engaged in business, and chamars are engaged in leather work. With new job opportunities available due to industrialization and urbanization, some people have shifted from their traditional occupation as well. There are also some social and religious disabilities and privileges of a few sections. Basically, the lower caste face disabilities and social exclusions from doing many things, like they do not permitted to enter the temple and do not use literary language and cannot use gold ornaments or umbrella, etc. However, things have been changed considerably. These restrictions hardly found today. It is interesting to further discuss its trends of change or patterns of change in caste system. During past many years, caste system has undergoes many changes due to the processes of change, like Sanskritization, modernization, westernization, and other processes like urbanization and industrialization. Uh, uh, I would like to discuss this one by one. The first aspect of processes of social change is Sanskritization. It is a kind of process by which low caste Hindu person tries to imitate the way of life of a high caste. In that manner, he is tries to imitating their way of life, their living standards. In that way, uh, he is trying to maintain his social status. Next aspect is westernization. It indicates adapting to Western style of living. The higher caste were first to westernize themselves. Later on, the lower caste also adapted to this process. It has largely affected or influenced the rigidity of caste system and changed into a more flexible system. Modernization. This process have transformed Indian society into traditional society to a industry or secular society, which brings change in people's way of life and also brings change in structural and functional aspect of society. In urban areas, castes are gradually becoming classes. There is emergence of middle classes also. A new term has been emerged like dominant caste. This aspect has been given by renowned sociologist M. N. Srinivas. Dominant caste are those who have arable land or irrigated land, and those who are they have a those who have a large numeric strength in a particular area and dominions over the other peoples. However, today it is not limited to the high caste only, but has been found among the lower caste also. Industrialization and urbanization, both these processes lead to growth of industrial and towns and cities. Therefore, migrations from rural area to urban areas are possible. Due to democratic decentralization and introduction of Panchayati Raj, reservation has been made for the lower caste at village level. This has given an opportunity for the lower caste to empower themselves. Caste and politics. In today, there is a close affiliation of caste with political parties. Because caste have become vote banks, now caste have become political aware. In fact, the link between caste and politics has led to an empowerment among the lower caste. In this manner, we can say that the caste system has undergone many changes and it has adapted to the new socio-economic condition.